So the point in which we are at right now, let's temporarily set aside the Paul Graham essay, which is also the Paul Graham diagram, which he draws most often for founders, which is what Altair Basic is listed on Microsoft of. Let's remove that for a second, and let's focus on the dotted line chasm. The dotted line chasm is why startups die. They only see the one chasm, they realize that they need to try to jump, and they really don't know about the fifth epiphany. So now that you're editing, you know about the fifth epiphany. 2, they don't know about crossing the chasm from the right. A lot of people have even just skipped reading the 1991 book, Cross the Chasm. The chasm kills startups dead. The mortality, fatality rate is phenomenally high. It's 80%. And my theory is if you went to Stanford Engineering or you understand entrepreneurship as taught to you by Stanford Engineering, why do you still tolerate an 80% failure rate? If you're playing baseball, you're batting 200 20% of the time. 20% is 200, which is 20.0%. And startups dying at a rate of 80% is like living with being a 200 hitter. Why don't people bat 700? Why, after you go to Stanford Engineering or understand engineering, why are you tolerant of fatality rate that an econ major faces? You shouldn't. That's what this chasm, that's what this diagram is meant to do, is to show you the ephemeral, whimsical nature of you thinking that your startup is the only thing in the world, when it's not. There's probably a half a dozen or a dozen or 30 companies that are directly related to it, which is why when repeat founders, serial entrepreneurs, they will talk about how, oh, things happen a lot faster for me. And the reason is this: they realize that there's energy all around you that they then leverage. And so seeing that there is a larger chasm, seeing that your company is fighting and vying for attention. Justin Kahn talks about how startups aren't trying to battle other startups. That's dotted line chasms trying to battle other dotted line chasms. Startups are in a battle to keep people from not giving a crap. Justin Kahn, that's his pinned tweet. Justin, like the Justins, like Justin Timberlake, Kahn with a K as in kilo. Follow him on Twitter, he's good. The chasm is something that's got another chasm that surrounds it.